Hi Scorpio, welcome back to POSH. This is a new temporary setup. Changed things around a bit. I rearranged my reading room today. The lighting may not be perfect right now, but it will be over the next few days. So let's get to it. This is going to be a Lost Loved One spread for you. This is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. I separated the 16 court cards out, and then I have the rest of the deck separated. So we're going to pull a card to see what lost loved one's coming through. Lost loved one could be someone crossed over. It could be someone not in your life for whatever reason. And it could just be someone that is on your mind that's coming through, or their quality, personality, whatever memories are coming through to assist you with a situation possibly you're going through. So we'll see what comes up for you. I do have some other decks I may pull for clarifiers for a layered effect. So this is for you. So let's get to it. I hope this video finds you well. If anything's not going well, I pray things turn in your favor very, very soon, Scorpio. So going to cleanse the energy just with this. I did spray my sage spray. So let's see who's coming through for you. Anything you know, anything you want to know is in my About page. Any links for me are there. If you want a reading with me, then please look there. I did have a special for April that was 20 minutes for $20, so you can look that up and or message me and book a reading. Okay, I'm just concentrating on the cards. So let's see who's coming through for you. Queen of Swords is coming through. So Scorpio, right off the bat, you're a water sign. Death is your major arcana card. And that might sound scary, but it's really just about transformation and rebirth. That's what that card signifies. You're a fixed sign, you're stable and determined, and autumn is your season. Okay? So right now we are just entered Taurus's season. And that is April 20th through May 20th, 2022. So we're in Taurus season now. So if you have any Taurus in your chart, or if you know any Tauruses, it is their birthday season, so make sure you say happy birthday to them. What does this Queen of Swords want to say? I feel that right off the bat, this is a grandmother figure. She could have had red hair, but not necessarily. Red is also known as ginger, but I'm getting the name G. That's the name I'm getting. Like an old school G name. Old school G. Like 90s rap. No. There's nothing wrong with that. I love that music. But definitely old school. Very intellectual. She could have been an air sign, which means she'd be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This Queen of Swords was very diplomatic. She did not mince words. Very smart, intellectual. I feel like it's more of a grandmotherly figure. If it's not a grandmother, then it could be a great aunt, or if it's a friend, it's someone that's like older. I'm getting like, you know, what's her, Gwen Stefani, not Gwen Stefani. What is that? She did the movie with Sylvia, about Sylvia Plath. Can't think of her name. Gwendolyn, Guinevere, something like that. Genevieve, something like that. That's what I'm getting. I feel like although this person had maybe some difficulties and they had some clouds in their life, they things may not have always come easy. They rose themselves up and they were very dignified in a state of chaos when they needed to be. They did not let things get to them. They were composed and welcoming, but they didn't often show it, but they had a sharp tongue if they needed to. Old school sharp tongue, you know? No cursing. Well, maybe an F word here and there, but very, I don't even want to say ladylike. This is feminine energy, but it could be a masculine energy showing their feminine side. You know, it could be a grandfather that was like this. And so it's a very like endearing quality about them. I feel like they were spiritual. I feel like they were attached also. Whichever religion that has a feminine icon entity that they prayed to or gave offerings to, that could be Mary, the Virgin Mary. It could be in any religion that had a feminine deity that they paid homage to. And I feel like in their household, you would see that. You would see things like that. So they could have wore a brooch or a necklace that either had the religious figure on it, or like a medal of the Virgin Mary or something like that. Or it could have been, I can't think of what that is, the ivory. What is that? I can't think of the name of it, but it was a woman's silhouette, the side of her face, and it was in ivory. I don't know why I can't think of it, but it was old school. Sometimes there would be a locket. She was something like that. It would have like pictures of her children in it, or mother and father. She would have something like that where she would hold that near and dear to her heart. That could have been handed down to her. And I also feel possibly she could have been buried with it. But there were definitely religious items around the house in certain places, like not overly, too much, but just certain places, maybe in the dining room, or as like you go to walk up the stairs, maybe there was a little thing of like holy water or some symbol, and I was raised Catholic, Christian, but I'm more spiritual. So like I obviously I look to each religion and I feel like I steal a little piece of it. Not steal it, but whatever clicks with me in my spirituality. So this applies to whatever religion that you are. I'm not saying it's just Catholic, but this is how I'm envisioning it, because that's what I'm relating, because that's what I grew up with. So I also feel she could have had a sister or a cousin, cousin, or aunt that was actually in service, like in religious service, like could have been a nun in a convent, or a brother that was a priest. Somebody was in that. If it was a brother that was a priest, he had more of a feminine energy. Definitely, though, there was somebody in the family that like lived in that. They didn't live with the family. They like lived in the convent or the priest quarters. Oh. I also feel like on her tombstone, there's something significant that has to do with angels, like cherubs. And if it's not specifically on her tombstone, then next to her, there is, around her where she's buried, there are like cherubs, whether it's the tombstone next to her or like a giant angel, even, in area of where her grave is, definitely significant there. So why is this person coming through? Why is this Queen of Swords coming through for you? Why are they coming through for you? Why are they coming through for you? Why, Scorpio, why? To help you shed emotional loss. To help you really more so. Emotional loss is the 5 of Cups. This is 8 of Cups, so it's even more than that. It's helping you shed and walk away from relationships that don't serve you anymore, that are painful for you. And it's helping you realize that it's time for you to find your own happiness with this 8 of Cups here. And you need help in doing this because you have that staff there that you're helping you on your journey. It's a painful thing to do this, and that's why she's coming through. It's almost like she's giving you the support to make tough decisions regarding relationships. So, what messages or advice does she have? The Hermit. This is Virgo's Major Arcana card. I feel like she's saying sometimes you have to go it alone. Sometimes you have to make your own way. And again, I see the Hermit holding that same staff. It's like you're going to the top of the mountain. You're walking away and you're going to the top of the mountain to figure it out, right? Right here you have like almost an eclipse happening. Something happens to bring this about, and that's why she's here to support you. Something happens and you have this huge mountain here in front of you, but you're able to climb it. And I see you're isolating yourself in a way where you're going within probably for the first time in a long time and rising above the muck sort of to get a really good look at it. And that is, sometimes you have to pull yourself out and raise yourself up in order to look down at what's really going on. So this could be just something, it's emotionally, it's a motivation that you have as well, because with the wands here and the wands in the other card, even though that's Cups energy, the Hermit is earth energy. When I think of earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth energy is also Pentacle energy, earth energy, right? So I feel with the Hermit, with earth energy here, I feel like you're grounding yourself again, and you have to get a higher perspective and come out of this and walk away in order to be alone, to think and to shine a light on things and to begin to rebuild the foundation of your life the way you want to. So the messages or advice is sometimes you have to go it alone. And I feel what she means is sometimes you have to figure things out on your own. I have 6 of Cups. To me, that's will you implement the advice, and how will you implement the advice? It could be either or both. To me, this shows nostalgic love. This shows kindness. This shows everything in bloom. A loving, giving aspect. But in this picture, we see what appears to be a masculine figure walking away. Okay? I feel that this is you in the forefront in your youth. If you're masculine, you're the person who's giving this flower to someone. And if you're feminine, you're the person who's receiving it, being able to receive that love. I feel that when you're implementing this advice in this way, there are going to be people that aren't fans of it, and that's what this person represents, walking away. And they're walking away towards this tower. And we'll have to see what comes of that. But I do feel that either showing kindness to a significant other or showing kindness to that nostalgic part of yourself. This could be representing you when you were younger and having this person in your life being kind to you as well. You're looking and implementing, you're looking for kindness in relationships, respect in relationships, love in relationships. And that's how you're going to implement that advice once you figure things out. What else do we have? So let's see, what is the next step that you can take regarding this situation here with the Eight of Cups to the Hermit to the Six of Cups? The next step you could take, Nine of Swords. Face others' opinions of what you choose to do. There may be a lot of opinions around you keeping you up at night with that sword energy and giving you sleepless nights, getting it in your head. I feel Nine of Swords can represent people's opinions of us getting to us. It depends on the other cards in the spread, of course. And then I feel Ten of Swords is an evolution from that to actually being done for and really letting those opinions destroy our sense of self. So I feel like facing you facing those opinions. How? What will facing those opinions do? What will finally realizing why all of this is in your head? And that's probably why she's saying walk away. Why? Walk away from relationships that don't serve. Sometimes you have to figure it out on your own. This will take work and concentration for you to come out of this Nine of Swords, and just realize that work can be healing, work can be stressful. Rebuilding our foundation in life, as I was saying, the Hermit is earth energy, right? You're water energy, you're a water sign, Scorpio. So having this Eight of Cups to the Six of Cups here is an evolution to a healthier aspect of being in relationship with other people. Having your nose to the grindstone and just really working at achieving what you want to create in life. Maybe that's something you haven't asked yourself in a while. Maybe it's been a difficult question. Maybe you are more concerned with pleasing others, and that's how this came about. And now you're withdrawing with the Hermit here and the Six of Cups and figuring out what healthy relationships mean to you. Now, this Queen of Swords, it's important to note she could have been an air sign, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But you don't need these 9 swords. You just need that one sword. Okay, and that's the message for you as well. You just need that one sword. That one sword that brings you clarity of thought. Because you can't have all that other stuff in your head, right? You have to clean that out. And you can only do that by shining a light on things and taking time out for yourself to rediscover yourself. Rediscover what's important to you. Not having that chatter in your head. That is what's going to take this one wand here in the Hermit that he's holding, and the wand here that's shown in the Eight of Cups, and you're leaning on that wand, but going through this and putting in that work is what's going to make this person proud, this Queen of Swords proud, because it's leading to Ace of Wands, new initiative. It's going to give you new motivation in life. It's going to get your energy back up, get positivity back up in your life. And just doing that, just by doing that, you have Libra's Major Arcana card, which is the Justice card, weighing the scales. And again, we have that one sword, just like the Queen of Swords, one sword. Justice sometimes is not a legal case or court or vengeance or anything like that. Sometimes justice is just justice for ourselves and our own sense of clarity of how we live our life. And that, in stepping into that energy, then you're stepping into that Empress energy, where you have the ability to create divine feminine energy, that feminine part of ourselves that we all carry, and having the constellation of stars as a crown. It's like a victory. It's abundant, creative energy, pure creation, also vibrant energy, sexual energy, pure creation. And I see also a lot of yellow in this card and a lot of green. To me is abundance and health. And I feel in this energy here, you're working hard to bring that about again and come out of that Nine of Swords. Right? Realize that you want to have in your mind the energy that's going to bring you abundance and health and vibrancy in life. Not unhealthy things, unhealthy people, unhealthy relationships. It's important to hold on to your self-worth with the Four of Pentacles here. Also holding on to your money. When things aren't right in our life, sometimes it could affect our work life, it could affect our money, it could affect our health, right? Pentacles, physical material worlds, again, that earth energy that the Hermit shows us. But I do notice that this masculine energy is removed away from the city behind him. And I feel this is the energy that you start to rebuild, so you could be that Emperor energy. You have Empress here. That's the feminine, divine feminine for me. And then the Emperor energy is rebuilding that foundation in your life. And also rebuilding your health. I feel like that's the four pillars, the four corners of the household, your domain, your life. And that's what I feel this reading is about. And that's why I feel this Queen of Swords is coming through. Hold on to what matters to you. Hold on to the healthy things. Hold on to the things that ground you and make you feel strong. Not things that make you feel like this and like this. This is very phallic looking as well. So if you are masculine, feminine energy, this is very phallic energy. But to me, that resembles whether feminine or masculine energy. Being phallic energy, it's very potent and life-creating. Some of you may be trying to have a child or trying to create the next chapter in your life. And with the Ace of Wands, it's being handed to you. It's being handed, and I can't help but notice all of that yellow energy around there again. You could have Leo somewhere in your chart. I see the yellow in the Empress and in the Ace of Wands here standing out to me. That sun, strong sun energy. And I do want you to know that there is justice for you here. And I see blue skies ahead with all the blue up here. And just remember, you have to make the right decision for you and your life with this justice card. And not everyone is going to be a fan of it. And, you know, not only are you on your journey to walk away from what doesn't serve you and from unhealthy, maybe relationships, but other people have the right to do that too. If there is anybody who's meddling or anything like that, I feel this represents that as well. So I'm going to pull a few cards from the Lenormands. This reading is a little bit longer. I did Libras too. It was about 35 minutes, 32 minutes. So what else do we have to close the reading? I got this for Libra as well. The universe has your back. The cosmos have your back. Trust in the cosmos. And realize also that, you know, you're made of pure creation. You are on a journey. I feel that you're trying to set your anchor down, but there's still going to be some rough seas to go through before you're able to do that. But being a Scorpio, I feel you will be able to do that. Yes. And 3 comes into 30. And this is coming right over the 9 of Swords. This is a healing energy. This is like a gift. This is also, to me, represents eternal love. And healing. You have the key. We have 3s here. I got 3, 30, and now I have 33. You have the key here within you to rise above what this is. And this Queen of Swords is here coming in to be that support to you. And I feel she taught you while she was here that you have what you need in you to get through anything. And I feel that very strongly. There's a message here. It's like she's saying, like, the sun rises and the sun sets. The sun rises and the sun sets on you. And that's how she feels about you and the type of person that you are. And I could see that and feel that because, you know, as a water sign, there's a lot of emotion in there being a Scorpio. And I feel that you could get caught up like that in feelings, and sometimes you do have to pull yourself out of things and go it alone, like she said, to figure out the next step, the next path. But you do hold the key, and the sun rises and the sun sets. And that's what every day is, the sun rising and the sun setting. And we only have so many of those days in a lifetime. We never know when, you know, the last day is. 3 + 1 is 4. And that leads back to this 4 of Pentacles here as well. I also feel with the 3 + 3 key and the 6, I feel that this is the key that she wants you to concentrate on. Whoever this represents in the 6 of Cups card to you, that is the key for you moving forward and your happiness. Rough seas will happen, but it doesn't diminish your ability to get through it or the love that you feel while going through it. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Namaste. I pray you find your way, and I'll see you next time. Bye.